Well, it's halftime at the national championship game, and Butler's winning. Yeah. So I thought I'd make a video here. We'll look a little bit at today's trading, and I'll show you a little bit of my outlook about what I think may happen here at least in the near-term future. Today's trading was interesting to say the least. It was up, down, all around. It was very difficult to trade. There was a lot of retracement inside all the bars, and at times it seemed like the market was just moving around, willy-nilly. But we managed 2 trades and came out, I guess, $150 ahead, which is, no great day, but anytime you put a little cash in your pocket, I think you should be thankful, especially in this business. So let's have a look at today's trading. Here's today's chart, and as you can see, it's kind of a wild-looking thing. Mainly because volume was pretty light. You can see by these yellow dots. These indicate the smaller investors active in the market. You might also notice that whenever you can see a lot of smaller investors, here they are going long, and they get taken all the way out of the trade. Here they are again going long, they get taken all the way out. They go long again, and they get taken out. That's kind of a pattern that reoccurs over and over. Our only 2 trades today. We're not the easiest trades. Over the last couple of days, the market has started out with the institutional and hedge funds. They're indicated by the blue lines coming out short, and then the floor traders and retail investors and traders moving it the other way. I actually managed a nice gain right here. This is the YM, by the way, I'm trading today. And then the market took off the other way, which kind of left me in a state of confusion, which isn't unusual for me. Then it promptly took off the other way, and then we got into a period of just very, very hard price movement to trade. You see, a good indicator the market is having difficulty determining what direction it wants to go is you can see how long these shadows are on these candlesticks. And anytime you see a lot of long shadows, I'm very, very wary. And then those continued all the way up to here. We got a good short right here, and the small investors moved back in. I probably should have taken this trade, but the market was just kind of moving up, and we had this long bar. It came right down to a swing low, and it happened fast, and I wasn't so sure. You can see the market basically stayed in a channel on this line right here for most of the day, and in a channel right on this line for most of the day. It tried to break out to the downside one time, got thwapped right back into the channel. Tried another breakdown again, got thwapped back in the channel. At the end of the day, there was plenty institutional. They were actually selling out, and it got a little above the channel, but then it hopped right back into it. So the majority of the trading action was just right between these, right in this little area right here, and it wasn't fun. But you need to pay attention to what you were doing and really manage your trades carefully. I didn't have any trades, nor did I let any trades run all the way out. Most of them I was, looking to take. I took 6 or 8 ticks, and that was fine. And That's just kind of the way the day went. Some days, you get there's a lot of price movement there, but as you can see, there's a lot of movement in each, at times at least, and sometimes you got 15 points in some of these bars, and depending on what size stop you want to trade, if you're trading a 15-point stop, you really don't want to get involved in trading action that the average 2 range is up around 11 or 12, because it could take off the other way and that'll be that for you. So it was a difficult day to trade. We kind of handpicked a couple quick trades and took them. Really, it was more a day to be careful than to be aggressive, and that's pretty much how we approached it. We're just pretty careful, and things came out all right. This is a daily chart. I didn't do a very good job. This is October and September. We're just looking at how the market's been acting long term. You can see we've been on a pretty long and protracted run up, and we hit a high here up in February, and we backed off it. But you can see right now we're testing that high again. And despite we got nuclear problems, and we got Afghanistan and nuclear problems in Japan, Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya. The market doesn't really seem to care. It's got plenty of strength right now. My short, you can't really see them very well, but somewhere around, I wouldn't be surprised to see this market get in the somewhere around 1366. This is the ES I'm looking at here, near term or higher before we get some correction. It's really been a classic case of the market climbing the wall of worry, and we have some debt issues. Some debt issues would be the understatement of the century. We're in a series of quantitative easing that have greatly devalued the dollar. Personally, I think the dollar's going to roll over here pretty good, and the euro is going to take off. Still, the market, continues to show pretty extraordinary strength. I think it will for the short term, and so I'm looking at targets, in the, I don't know, somewhere 1366, 1370 near term. I don't, and that's just a prognostication, and it may or may not do that, but in the back of my mind, that's kind of how I'm thinking. I'm a scalper, so I'm not too worried about what the market does long term, but I do give it some thought and try to figure out, exactly, where we may be headed. I think this market's got a lot of strength. I think it'll get through this high and extend its gains a little higher before we see any kind of correction or anything. Could be wrong on that, but tremendous amount of strength in this market right now. Again, my name's Dave Adams, and we'd sure love to see you in our trading room. It's a fairly active room. I don't let it get very big because I don't like listening to 50 or 100 people rattle on about all sorts of things I don't really want to hear. So I usually keep it around, 10 to 15 people. It's a very laid-back room. I let everybody talk. It's important, I think, for people to interact. I don't try to interrupt too much. I just kind of want to keep people on track, and they start wandering down some paths that are just plain wrong. I correct them. One of the big things I tell people is I don't know how much you're going to make. A lot of it has to do with your ability to trade and assimilate ideas. I do think I can make you learn to trade better, and that's the best I can promise. One thing I can promise is you're not going to make $1,000 a month like a lot of or 2, 3, or 100, 4, 5, 600% a month. There's an awful lot of claims like that. I've had some great months where I've done that, but I certainly can't do it with any regularity. You're not going to either. The others can claim what they want. I'm just telling you that be happy to make a profit. Sometimes we're 20 or 30%. We've been over 200% a few times. Had one losing month. The months are the months. My goal is to focus on sound technique for new traders, and oftentimes I get a lot of traders who have a lot of difficulty in the systems they're using and just need a little refinement. My website's at learn-to-trade-and-invest.com. I don't know why I picked such a weird name, but that's the nature of my personality. I'd love to see you there. You can go to our website and sign up for a couple free days in the trading room if that's something that might interest you. Again, invite you to come to our website and sign up for a free trial in our trading room. There's no obligation. I'm probably the worst salesman in the world, so I don't pester people too much. I hope you like what you see and want to stick around. Again, that's at learn-to-trade-and-invest.com. Have a great night and enjoy yourselves.